Welcome to TFP TV. The Battle for Press Freedom in Pakistan, by Jaleel Afridi. In an era when the world celebrates freedom of speech and the pivotal role of the press in shaping societies, the media in Pakistan faces an existential threat. Over the past 4 months, the Frontier Post has been deliberately choked of its rightful revenue stream, advertisements, under orders from the current administration led by internationally renowned corrupt Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. This calculated move is not just an attack on a single newspaper but an assault on the very foundations of democracy and free speech in Pakistan. The censorship of the Frontier Post, and the reported financial suffocation of other esteemed publications like Dawn, underscores a dangerous precedent where dissent is met with economic strangulation. A press coerced into submission is no longer a watchdog of democracy but a compromised extension of power-hungry elites. This is a reality that we, as journalists, editors, and citizens, cannot afford to ignore or accept. The Prime Minister's administration, supported by elements who treat dissent as a personal affront, seems intent on weaponizing financial resources against independent media. In doing so, they are not only silencing critical voices but also denying citizens their constitutional right to unbiased information. This state-sponsored economic blockade serves as a stark reminder that freedom of expression in Pakistan continues to hang by a thread tethered to the whims of those in power. Yet, let me be clear, this blatant act of suppression will not force the Frontier Post to bow or beg. Neither I nor this publication will compromise our integrity no matter how dire the circumstances become. We exist not to serve political elites or mafias but to serve the truth and the public interest. We will not be silenced until the last word is printed, the last voice heard, and the last ray of hope extinguished. It is imperative that those with influence, such as Asif Ali Zardari, the DGASPR, and international bodies like the U.S. Department of State and Pentagon, recognize the gravity of the situation. The media's plight in Pakistan is not just a national crisis, it is an international issue that demands attention. The suppression of media freedoms is an early warning sign of a democracy slipping into authoritarianism. To those responsible for these actions, take heed. A press muzzled today can only unleash a greater demand for accountability tomorrow. Freedom of the press is not a privilege granted by the government but a right guaranteed by democratic principles. It is high time the custodians of power recognize that suffocating media outlets like the Frontier Post and Dawn will not erase dissent but instead amplify it. We at the Frontier Post will continue to write. We will continue to speak. And we will continue to stand as a beacon of truth for the people of Pakistan. Because to remain silent in the face of injustice is to become complicit in its perpetuation. Thanks for watching TFP TV.